This is TWiT.
Amazon revealed, they did not release, the Echo Show. That's the rumored Echo with a screen. You can use the $229 item for all the things you currently use your Echo for, plus video and audio calling, watching videos from YouTube or Prime and more. The video calling comes from Alexa Calling, which lets you make calls or send messages, not just for the Echo Show, but for all Echo devices. When you're on a call, the ring on the top of the Echo is green as opposed to when it's blue when Amazon is actively listening to you, or it's red when something is wrong. There's also a feature called Drop-In, which is just like it sounds. You can see the video from someone else's home or room, such as checking in on the baby or being a totally creepy person. Doesn't Amazon know that drop-ins are not cool? They are not cool anymore.
No one wants a drop-in.
No. The Echo Show releases June 28th. It's available to pre-order now. So what do you think, Jason? Show not tell? Show and tell?
I don't even know. I mean, I like it to a certain degree. I don't really care for drop-ins, but then
good to know. I won't say what your address is on the show.
I'm still like struggling to figure out how drop-ins work. Like why drop-ins?
Well, you could, if you had one in the baby's room, then it's like a camera.
Like that's one of the only reasons that I could imagine why that might be useful.
Well, as we were talking before,
we're already so used to putting baby monitors in babies' rooms.
Maybe when your parents get 15, 20 years older, you'd want it, and just in case.
Okay.
Maybe I would want it just to check in to make sure you were working during the day.
What is he doing home right now? Okay, well,
so
there's that. Yeah.
It's not like you don't just, anyone can't drop in on anyone. You have to turn it on and you have to say, yes, like I would like, Jason's mom would have to say, like, yes, I would like Jason to have the ability to drop in on me just in case something happens.
Right. And then trust. So
I would like it for my children now. Just kidding.
They would not like it one bit. That's for sure.
But yeah, it is an interesting. I think the Echo Show, the name, that's a fantastic name. I just take issue with drop-in because drop-in, not good.
Yeah, and I think that the hole that this fills, not just being an audio device as the Echo has been, but broadening it out to having a screen, video calling, like having, if they have the deal right now, if you buy two, you save $100. So if you get two and give one to like I would give one to my parents, let's say, and then it would be really easy for us to like video call back and forth. I feel like that's like from the future. You know what I mean? From the future, 20 years ago, when we thought of the future, we were like, well, everyone's going to have this video phone in their kitchen no one's going to make audio phone calls anymore. We're going to have video phone calls. And, things have evolved over time. We've gotten very used to the idea of video calling, but not in this way. This is what I thought of when I was a kid, of what video calls in the home would be like. That's a pretty cool feature. I actually really like that a lot. And the fact that they're extending that calling capability out to all Echo devices. Alexa Calling apparently coming online as soon as today at some point.
Okay, so you said it fills a hole. I don't think there is a hole because we have FaceTime and we have however you Google Hangouts. Everybody has a video. I know FaceTime is only for iPhones, but there's tons of Facebook. There's I think this doesn't fill a hole so much as it makes an even narrower, you have to have this device to be able to do it.
Absolutely. I more meant it fills a hole in Amazon's product category, in its own product line. It's the next obvious step for the Echo to go into this direction. And of course they're going to use their own, chat mechanism and not tap into something else in order to do that.
Yeah, so it's not like Amazon saying, look, well, Amazon wants us to believe, look, it's this thing that you can do that you've always dreamed of doing. But it's like, we could do it before, and we didn't really want to do it so much before anyway.
Right.
But so they're creating this you need. And I should, just full disclosure, I bought one.
Okay.
Already. I was there because I like the idea. And then, I don't know who I'll use it with.
Yeah,
maybe you and your mom, who I enjoy spending time with. I'm sure she'll let me drop in on her whenever she wants.
Oh yeah, she's really open like that. Yeah, I'm waiting for next week because I wonder if this product coming out this week right now is not in some ways Amazon trying to get out ahead of a similar Google announcement. And I/O would be the perfect time that they would do that, broaden out the Google Home category. They already have the infrastructure built around video calls, so I could totally see them coming out. But I don't know if we have any clues of an actual hardware device on Google's side in any code or anything that hints that it's going in this direction right now. But the timing is very suspect to me that it would come out just a week before I/O.
Right, and then there's WWDC for Apple that's coming up, and Apple's rumored to have something like that. So this might be an idea when they would talk to developers about it.
Right.
And in terms of skills, all of the current skills that are on the Amazon Echo are on the Echo Show. So, but I'm sure you can only begin to imagine what kind of skills people could create now that they have a camera.
Yeah, I mean, we all have we have phones. We've had the capability of doing video calls in a kind of passive sense for a really long time, but I would venture to say, like, I hardly ever use video calls unless it's like, unless I'm setting aside a time like, hey, mom, dad, let's talk and let's do it with video so we can all see each other. Like, it's not the future of, I don't do audio calls anymore. I do all video calls. But I wonder if in the way that a dedicated device in your kitchen becomes the go-to place for you to ask the weather and ask for recipes, and the ways that we use Echo and Google Home now versus a year or two ago before that existed, I wonder if a device category like this that is like a console with the video screen that's capable of doing video calls changes in some ways how you think about calling people, if it's as easy as going to the console and just being like, bloop, hey, how's it going? Right. Instead of like holding the phone and doing that experience.
But you don't have to go bloop. You just have to say it. That's the other thing. I mean, that's what the video is telling you. Like, you could imagine yourself back in the day washing the baby bottles and your hands are all soapy and dirty, or, and you want to talk to your mom and say,
I need moral support.
Yeah, you just say, bleep, bleep, call mom. And then, that's what the video, it's really like, that's what he gets. He gets some moral support. Mm-hmm. And then he plays like Wang Chung or something like that.
Everybody Wang Chung tonight.
Exactly. And it's just beautiful. And you want to buy everything from Amazon for the rest of your life.
Which you did. You bought one. So we'll definitely see one once it happens. When does it release? It's
June 28th.
June 28th. Cool. I'm very interested to hear what you have to say about it.